Today I want to talk to you about an awesome method of marketing that has really helped me out and has helped out a lot of other businesses around the country and maybe even the world. I'm talking about those signs you see that are placed on the ground or on those poles or on trees or on telephone poles or whatever. So those signs, right, they're very effective. Now, I'm going to give you some tips on how to put these signs out and how to use them effectively. Okay, number one. Make sure that you don't skimp on the marketing. Like, make sure that when you're doing your marketing, right, that you're not shooting yourself in the foot by only putting out 1 or 2 signs a month, or maybe 3 signs, every 2 months or something silly like that. You want to shoot, like I said in a previous video, you want to shoot for a goal. All right, you want to shoot for X number of signs every single day or X number of signs every 3-4 days, whatever. But make sure you put them out and you're consistent with it. Alright, that's the first thing. Okay, now, where do you get these signs, right? Well, the best place to get them is at prosincome.com. You go to prosincome.com there, click on shop, and you can buy our signs right on that website. You can get blank signs, 24 inches, I think it's 12 by 24 inches, 24 inches by 12. They're very big, and they're very visible. So you don't want to get like a small sign. No one's going to see that. The only person that'll see your small little sign is maybe a car that's like right next to it. It's going to take you a long time to get leads for smaller signs. With a bigger sign, you're going to have maybe a handful of cars see your sign because it's larger. More people can see it, higher visibility. Okay, so 24 by 12 inches. If you want to strap it around somewhere, I recommend getting the 24-inch flutes that go left and right. Those are the best kinds. So you just punch 2 holes in them, put a zip tie through it, and post it up there. Okay? Very important. Also the marker. Extremely important that you get an acrylic marker. Okay, so I also provide those. You just go on prosincome.com, go to shop, and click on the marker. It's a special type of marker. You can't get them anywhere else. It's a type of marker that you put on the sign, and if it rains or if the sun shines on it really hard, with the verbiage that you have on there, it'll be fine. It's not going to fade away and disappear. If you get an alcohol-based marker like a Magnum, your sign's going to last maybe 2 days as far as what it says. And sure, the sign will stay up, but it won't say anything because everything will be washed away or burned away from our mighty sun. So that's another thing. Next, what you want to do for signs is when you're putting them out there, you want to make sure that you look down all the streets, all the intersections. Make sure that there's no authority that's going to come by and give you some issues, if any. But I've had a lot of government officials just drive by and not care, so that's not a big deal. But I mean, if you're extra cautious, I recommend doing that. Why not? Better safe than sorry. What else? So the other thing for signs is you want to make sure that you're using a number that you can gather your leads, right, onto a database. So that way you'll be able to call them back using an Excel spreadsheet you can download from the website. I also provide that. If you go to prosincome.com, go to the shop section, there's a button where you can get your own 800 number. So you can buy that there too. And you can choose whatever kind of number you want, whether it's an 800 number or a local number, any number you want. So it's all there. It's all there for you to start your business and become successful. As far as verbiage, well, it all depends what you want to do. If you're working with me, then most likely your verbiage is going to say something along the lines of, I buy houses cash, call now. I don't like saying we buy houses because what I've noticed is that a lot of property owners and homeowners and sellers, they don't like buying, or they don't like selling or dealing with companies. See, companies, they're like a faceless entity. And you never know if you're actually talking to the person who's making the decisions. And you never know if you're talking to the person you can trust. So, I like to put, I buy houses cash, and a phone number. Or a name. So, for me, my name is Sam. I'll put Sam buys houses cash, and a phone number. If you don't have a name, then just put I buy houses cash and a phone number. So, we buy houses, that's played out. Another one is avoid foreclosure. I haven't seen too much success with that one. Stop foreclosure. I mean, you can try a few different things, but we're all after the same thing, which is motivated sellers. Okay? Where to put the signs? you want to put them around high traffic areas, but know that the higher the traffic, the less life your sign's going to have. So if you put it at a major intersection, it's probably going to stay up for a day, maybe two. If you put it in a neighborhood area, then it'll stay up for probably a few weeks. I've had put up some signs in like two-way streets, intersections, and they stayed up for months. So it all depends. But don't worry about your sign being up for however length of time. Focus on just getting them out there and staying consistent with signs. Think of signs as flyers. You put a flyer out, it disappears. You put a flyer out, it disappears. Oh, another thing, very important. When you're doing your signs, make sure that you distribute them around a large geographical area. I personally like to do maybe 3 to 4 signs per municipality. I'm located in Miami-Dade. Actually Broward. Actually Palm Beach. Actually Jack. Who knows where I am? I'm in Florida somewhere. Or am I? Anyway. So what you want to do is spread it out geographically, because you don't want to put 25 signs within like the same zip code, or you're gonna have some issues with code enforcement in that area. All right, so spread them out nice and wide. That's just my opinion. Oh, another good place is private property is good, because when you put signs up in private property, no one's gonna come after you, or no one's gonna have any issues. I've never had any issues. But I'm just saying, private property is pretty good if you want to be really safe. So you can do Walmart, for example, like right at the end of Walmart, just right there at the stop sign, because that's still the private property, and then you're good. And a lot of people will see it because they're exiting. Walmart, Publix, Dixie, Target, all those big box stores, right at the entrance when people are leaving the store. So that's private property, so you don't have to ever deal with the city. You're never getting calls from the city. Another thing about the hosted number is you can block calls. So if you ever get unwanted calls from people or robots or whatever, you can just go in the system and block it. That's it. You're done. I recommend using multiple colors, maybe black and green, black and red. It makes your sign pop out a little bit more. And what else? Best hours? Nah, I'd say late afternoon. No, late evening. Late evening. Maybe closer to 8 or 9. When the traffic dies down, that way you can get around a lot faster and easier. So, or early morning, maybe 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. But whatever. I mean, if you can't stick to the hours, just whenever you can. Okay. You can also do the stakes. I'm not a big fan of stakes because the wind blows them over a lot. So, not a big fan of steaks. But hey, if you want to do steaks, that's fine. There's a minimum order on steaks though. You got to order at least 100 steaks. So. And then you gotta also order 100 signs, 100 signs that have the flutes that are going up and down. So 12-inch flutes, 12-inch flutes for the steak signs. If you're doing the signs that go like this, you can order as little as 20. And that's about it. So if you have any questions, or if you want to sign up for my coaching program, one-on-one coaching, where I talk to you over the phone or we meet in person, and I kind of walk you through how to talk to sellers and do deals and stuff, and I tailor your coaching for your individual personality and your individual transactions, reach out to me. And check out my website below, prosincome.com, whether it's below, up, above, or whatever. Go to prosincome.com, check it out, sign up. I made it very affordable. It's only a few hundred to get started, and a couple of bucks a month to stay active on my program. I'm not asking for 2,000 or 20,000 or 15,000 like these other schmucks are. I try to make it where people, can do this realistically and go from there. So, create a great day, and I'll see you soon.